Hello! So, the plan was last night to have leftovers for tea, and we had such a day with worrying about the MOT that we didn't bother. And went and got fish and chips. Except we didn't get fish and chips. We got two what's known as cowboys, which is like battered sav, battered burger, chips, curry sauce. Not the most healthiest of choices, but the last time we did that was like last year, so I'm not complaining considering it's like December now. Right, but when you got to pay a tenner for chips with a couple of bits, the last thing you want to do is waste any. So I'm going to do something that I've never done before, but I did see someone else make, and I'm just going to try and make my version of it. So stick around. We're going to make curry chip soup. We are. With the leftovers. I know. It's insane. Okay, so basically our ingredients are leftover cold chips with curry sauce on them and some oat milk because I got some today. Yay! Yay me! Okay, this is going to be fairly simple from what I gather. I'm gonna bring you closer to where we're going to be working. Right. Yay! Right, my food processor, which has been going now for like years and is heading off in the direction of I'm about to die. And we can't, this is one of the few Kenwoods that we can't actually get parts for, which really kind of sucks actually. But yeah, we're going to put all the chips in here. I'm not a big fan of having my curry sauce being poured on for me. Makes my chips soggy, so I tend to leave them. I don't like sticky things. Right, and what I am going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of the oat milk. Because otherwise it's going to get very, very claggy in there pretty quick. So just put like, I don't know, 1/4 of a cup, just a sloosh. Just a sloosh. Put a sloosh. Okay. I'm going to give it a crack and see what happens. Look out. Now, if I had a blender, I would probably do this in the blender, but I don't have a blender, because as you guys know, my blender kicked the bucket. So, dear Santa. A little bit more. Alright, there we go. Okay, there's some that is stuck on the sides. Okay, now an immersion blender would probably be really, really good for this, but I don't have one of those either. So we're just pretty much using what we've got. But immersion blender, food processor. Actually a food mill would work as well if you don't have any of those things. I'm going to put some more oat milk in here because it is quite clunky. I think altogether we probably will have used, by the end of this, about 1/2 litre. So 500 mils. Aha! Now we're starting to look like we're a creamy, yummy soup. Okay, let's give it a bit of a taste for a sec. It's not going to be that great because it's not hot, but I've got to heat it up, so. Oh, that is weird, but actually really yummy. I think I might want to add some more curry into it. Give me a second. I'm going to go and get a pot. We're going to get this on the stove. Okay, so we have our pot. Our pot. Pot. And we're going to stick this in here like this. Da-da-da. Right. Okay. Oh shit, sorry guys. Everything's going everywhere. Our kitchen's in a bit of a schmozzle, so I didn't want to, you know, do too much. Because we've just gone and done all the shopping and all of that kind of stuff, so we're in a bit of a mess here at the minute. But, you know, I wanted to do this because it's something different. Right. Okie dokie. We're going to heat that up now. I'm going to put it... Oh, you're just going to be an arsehole, aren't you? There we go. Going to put it on about a medium heat. I don't want it to get overly hot. Like, well, not bubbling because it is quite a thick mix. And as much as I love mud pits and mud pools and stuff like that, I don't like them on my stove where they will splash me in the face. So, we're going to wait for this to heat up. Oh, actually, no, I am going to add a little bit more of the curry powder. This one. Just whatever. Because it's actually really nice. I just think it needs a little bit more in there. It's really weird, but it works. I'm shocked. Now, if you don't want to use oat milk, don't use it. Use normal milk if you've got it. If you don't have any of those things, but you might have some milk powder around the place maybe, make yourself up a cup or two of milk out of the milk powder. Use those. I wouldn't suggest really doing this with just water though. You could do it with stock. You could do it with stock if that's what you wanted. That's smelling a bit better. Mmm. Yum yum. Okay. Right. That's actually weird and amazing. Because... Okay. Come up here a minute. Okay. So. You'd think it'd taste fatty or oily, and it actually doesn't. Now, when you deep fry food, only cooks on the outside and the oil doesn't actually sink into the food, which is probably why this is not so oily. I'm shocked at this. Is a completely bonkers idea, but frankly it works. I'm not going to argue with it. It's a free soup. It means that we have a way of using up our chips if we don't want to eat them. I'm not going to argue with that. Where there's a will, people. Where there's a will, waste not one lot. Okay, so we're almost done. Whoops. I'm going to put some of that in a cup now because I feel that that's an easier way for me to eat this. And I'm going to go to the desk. Meet you there. Okay, so here I have it. My cup of potato chip soup. Curried potato chip soup. And it's yummy. It would be a lot smoother if it either went through the blender or an immersion blender. But I don't mind the chunks. They're not like yucky chunks, you know? It's yum. Honey, you want to have a try? No, tar. He likes his chips when they're just out the fryer. Yep. But that's okay. And vegan, plant-based, completely. I'm not going to argue with that. You did. You did. You just had a bowl of sausage casserole. But that's okay. Yum. would say do this. And if you want to see some more weird and wonderful leftover ideas, hit the subscribe button, tickle the little bell, and give this video a thumbs up. That would be awesome. That would be really, really awesome. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.